Welcome back, my movie maniac friends. Today we're going to take a look at The Guy Who Cried Wolf and Mind Games, two short films that were featured at the Oshkosh Horror Film Festival. And The Guy Who Cried Wolf, we'll start off with that, was written and directed by Tyler Schmid and co-written by Nick Stuckenholtz, who also starred in this film. Now, this film is great, okay? It's definitely a different take on a werewolf story. I loved it. They didn't do this film in the way of a normal werewolf story. They did it kind of like an Unsolved Mysteries, okay? Like a kind of a cheesy TV, situation reenacted type of story, which is a great setup because it helped explain, the lower budget look, because this is a low budget short film, as with many of these are. So you gotta pick and choose what you gotta spend money on. So by setting it up as an Unsolved Mysteries, these scenes are reenacted sort of thing, it really just sets the tone for the rest of the film, where we get the story of this guy who's kind of like the survival guide, a sort of reality TV show host who ends up coming across a werewolf in his adventures. Now, what I liked about this was the humor mixed in there with the look and feel of it. They really captured that TV special feel, and it was a refreshing change on the werewolf tale. Some of the performances were fantastic. I did like the editing as well. It never seemed choppy or things seemed out of place, and for the budget that this ran on, it was really well done. I really give credit for Tyler Schmid to setting up and creating this unique werewolf tale, and it's definitely something you gotta check out. I'll put the link down below to his a YouTube channel. You check out the trailer there. It's just a fun film. I mean, screw this. I would watch The Guy Who Cried Wolf over Jacob, Gaga over Bella any day. And check this out. They even have a great solution for the fighting the werewolves. The 6-shooter silver bullet does the trick every time. Definitely a great play on the words and the phrases, and once you see the film, you'll see what they're talking about a 6-shooter isn't exactly what you might think. Folks, The Guy Who Cried Wolf is a very smart, fun film that I think you'll definitely enjoy. If you can catch it at the festival scene, definitely do so. It is worth your time. Now, the other short film that Tyler was involved with is the film Mind Games. It's a very short film, and it could have considered almost being handled like a PSA. It was written and directed by Joshua Wexleman, and it stars Darren Hemmer. He's the only guy in it. It's kind of a one-man show. And we get a guy who wakes up tied to a chair, and he's getting interrogated and kind of pushed over events that happened that involved him in his recent past. And it's great because I like this because it being a one-man show, it's always a little difficult, and the actors usually can't play it off, but we do get some great performance out of Darren Hemmer. It's a nice little short piece of film that gives kind of the subject about drinking and driving. Now, what I really enjoy about this is the fact that you could almost see this on a PSA. Not saying that doesn't make it a bad thing. It was really well done, and it's got a great message, and it's got a little bit of a surprise ending. So definitely both The Guy Who Cried Wolf and Mind Games were fun to watch, and definitely unique visions on classic subjects. And that'll about do it for us here at the Final Cut. Till next time, keep the tickets down.